Hello, great educator. I especially welcome you to today's training. Today we'll be discussing on how to create shareable link for any file using the Google Drive. It's one of our training videos on Google Teach. We'll have the 9-pack training videos on Google Teach. And as usual, it will interest you to know that this is a product of the Teacher Teach Tech campaign. It's a platform dedicated to sensitizing teachers across the world, especially African teachers, on the need to embrace digital learning. We are pursuing an e-learning experience. That's what the world is talking about now, and every teacher should be able to know how to create digital, lesson for our children who are digital native. I remain your professional tutor, Mr. Chimayezo. I'm a tech-savvy educator. I'm the brain behind the Teacher Teach Tech. Like I said, we're dedicated to training 21st century teachers and skills and the use of training digital tools needed for e-learning experience. You can always contact us. Primary email is chimaeducator@gmail.com. Get us at Twitter. These are constant communication tools. Chima Educator. Our phone, you can call us, you can SMS us, you can WhatsApp us here. You can visit our temporary website at teachertechafrica.blogspot.com. Now, like I said, today we're looking at hyperlink, creating hyperlink, a shareable link for documents that may not have it. Starting off, you need to understand what we're doing here is a practical video. So I'm trying to explain now before we go fully into what we're talking about. So what's doing by hyperlink, or what is usually called HTML link, that's a hypertext markup language. HTML stands for hypertext markup language. It's the appropriate language for interacting with the web. When we talk about internet web and all that, all this www and all that, it wouldn't have been possible if we don't have this language, because that's the only language the web can understand. It is a language that makes it possible to share one's file easily with the global community. In reality, every web page has a HTML link, otherwise called hyperlink, making it shareable with others. Something like, sometimes I want to share a YouTube video, somebody send you something like this link. That's what's an example of what we mean by hyperlink. You click on it, you access the page. Meanwhile, there are non-web documents, and such non-web documents are not automatically hyperlinked. Think about some pictures you have in your system and you want to send to your children, but there's no link. It doesn't have automatic link. Some audio recordings you've made, it could even be results you want to send to parents, result of your classroom work and all that. They don't have link on their own. Hence, to make them shareable, you must find a way to create a hyperlink for that file, be it audio record, video record, text, images, and all that. In this tutorial, we're going to learn step-by-step approach to creating your hyperlink for any of your files using Google Drive. Like I said earlier, we're going full practical, so that's what we're going to do now. Remember, like I said, this is a product of the Teacher Teach Tech campaign. You can always join us. You can even right-click on this and open the hyperlink to visit our site. Now let's quickly go to the practical work we're talking about quickly. Now, this is our site. We're already on the internet now. If you want to create this shareable link like I just said, the first thing you must bear in mind that you must have a Gmail account, because we're looking at Google Tools. You can't use any of these Google Tools without having a Gmail account. So if you are one that has any other account provider for your mails, you need to create one with Gmail. It's very, very easy and always free. So when you have a Gmail account, the first thing you do is to go to your browser and type in drive.google.com. drive.google.com. You type in drive.google.com. Like you see, I've already done this because my Gmail is already on, so automatically it has opened. This is my package. Any Gmail holder has this. You don't need to create it. The moment you have Gmail account, just type in your browser, window, whatever, drive.go.com. You definitely open it. You open your part. Now see what we're saying. Now go here. Remember this practical video, so follow up now. You definitely see this. You see my drive, and you are seeing this drop down arrow. Click on it. As I'm clicking, you see what happened. Now you see new folder, upload files and all that. And what I want to do is to upload files. I have files. That file could be an audio file, a video file. I personally recorded the video. It could be an image file. It could be a text file, maybe children results, whatever I want to send across. So I click on upload file because I want to upload it now to create the link for it. It's going to take me to my computer storage, where maybe the file I want to select is what it's doing now. It's coming up. When it comes up, you see what we do to create the link that could be shareable. Now it's opening up. It has taken me to my folders. So what file am I thinking of uploading and attaching a link to it? So what do? Maybe the file I'm looking for is in this document folder. So I double click to open the document folder. If it's in the picture folder, choose from the picture. Then this is my document folder. Let me assume I want to select this particular file. That's what I want to attach. So you can see it's still opening. I have, these are some of my folders inside this main folder. So I choose, let me assume I want to select that the file I want to select is this file. It could be anything. Remember, it's what you save in your system you want to talk about. Let me assume I want to select this file, 5 lessons from Teachers State Conference. I click on it and open it. It's opening. You see what is going to happen now? It's opening. It's going to save in my drive. When after saving my drive, that is how you now see how we can create the link. It's saving. It's already uploading. When it finishes uploading, it will get saved and watch the next thing we do. So you see, as a teacher, we have a lot we can learn, very, very simple as they are. But when you master these things, you can do wild things to your children. The download is already complete. I want to, let me click to fully open it. Because as I open it and see what I double clicked to open. Or you can always maybe right click and now choose open. But then it's already opening. This is it. It's open now. This is the file I want to send it as a link. But it doesn't have automatic link with it. So see what I do now. If I want to download it, if I want to download this file again to my system, I click here, but that's not what I want to do. So look at this. You will see this where these 3 dots say more actions. Click on it because that's where you're going to see what we're looking for. Now see this, share. You can see this written share. I click on it. Now, in sharing this, there are many ways you can go about it, and that's one thing I want us to see now. There are very many ways you can always go about it. It's opening. You're going to say it. Now, I can maybe, let's assume this children's work I want to send to their parents' email account now. All I need is to type all those parents' email account here. So this is one way to share it. All the email I type here automatically will get to the people I want to share with. Now, this option is asking you, what do you want the people that are receiving this to do with it? Can they edit? That means what you send to them, do they have power to edit it? Can they comment, or you want them to only view it? For me, I just want you to view it. I don't want you to edit my work. So viewers of this work can see comments and suggestions. They can only view it. And that's what I put in there. But that's not even my concern now. I want to get shareable links so that I can share on Facebook, can share anywhere, not just directly send it to email accounts. So I click on this get shareable link. You see what happens? Now look at the link. This link now, still look at the option here. They can only view it. That's what I put there. I want them to just view it. Now, and all that. So this is my shareable link. If I copy this link now, anywhere I place it, it's definitely going to. Let me copy it. Let me copy this link. I've copied it. So this is the link now. So I've copied this link. I can close this. Anywhere I share this link now, it automatically is going to open. Let me just open a new browser and put that link I've just copied now. Meaning that the same way if I share it anywhere at all that I share this link, that is the same way, people can see it and access it. So I share this link. I type it on the new browser. You may not be seeing actually what I did, but you can see the link I've just typed. So I enter it. Let me see what happens. It should be opening. And when it opens, it should give me exactly the file I've just shared now. Meaning if I share this link with anybody, the moment the person gets to a browser and click, it gets it. You can see what is happening. Just that link, I've shared it. Meaning I can share it to email, or I can share it on Facebook, I can share it to any social media, whatever. The moment somebody has that link. And so that link is exactly what we call a hyperlink. You can see it, https / drive. So anything, all these you are seeing here are all together hyperlink. I've just shared it. So anybody that has access to that link has access to my work. I don't need to be taking it one by one, copying. No, I've got one link for that document. It can be shared anywhere in the world. And that's what makes internet what it is. Somebody has done something in America, in Europe, and everywhere. But because there's a hyperlink, all you need to get the link. Every website, just get the link of that website. You can access everything in that website. So that's what hyperlink is all about. And as a teacher, you ask yourself, how can I use it? There are products. By the time you go fully into e-learning, because part of what we are training in this platform, everything about even Google Classroom, there are videos. You create a classroom with your children. These are how you get this work done, and you send it. Anything you've produced, you've created, a document, a file, a audio, mention it, image you want to send across, just get the link for it. Now share the link. Any child that gets the link has got access to it. You see how powerful it can be, even if you are marketing, work you do as a teacher or as a professional, whatever, it can serve you good purpose. We are going to stop here. At least you've learned enough. Remember, like I told you, in this particular Google 2 series, we have 9 video packages. And you are going to get them one by one. It's a training experience. And we're rounding up with Google Classroom, the main model of virtual classroom by Google. Thank you for your time. Have a nice day.